Why are there not more people talking about the hidden gems of Tahiti? The weather? Perfectly sunny yet breezy. Accommodations? Luxurious and comfy. Activities? Tailored to every traveler's dream. Culture? Rich and deeply spiritual. Cuisine? Absolutely mouth-watering. Budget? Surprisingly, wallet-friendly. Stay tuned until the end to find out the ultimate rating of our Tahiti adventure. You won't want to miss it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Carlventures to continue our adventure series in Tahiti. Today, our vlog will take us from the enchanting island of Moorea and heading to our new home base in Papeete, Tahiti. Get ready for some stunning views, relaxing vibes, and a whole lot of fun. The drive from our ferry to our Airbnb was nothing short of breathtaking. We cruised along the coastal roads, soaking in the vibrant blue waters and lush green mountains. Every turn offered a new, awe-inspiring view, and we knew we were in for a treat. When we finally arrived at our Airbnb, we were blown away. The panoramic bay views from our windows and the back balcony were absolutely mesmerizing. It felt like we had stepped into a dream. This place is pure tranquility. Our first evening in Papeete was all about unwinding. We enjoyed the delicious dinner with fresh local ingredients, and the flavors were incredible, and the ambiance was just perfect for relaxing and connecting with each other. After dinner, we decided to let loose with a karaoke session. There's something so fun about singing your heart out with family and friends. We laughed, we sang, and we ended our night on a high note. The next morning, I woke up early for a stroll along the beach. As you can see here, the privacy and serenity were unlike anything I've ever experienced. Just me, the soft sounds of the waves, and the breathtaking sunrise. It was truly a magical way to start the day. Our first adventure of the day took us to the incredible caves called the Grotte de Mara'a. The natural formations and the way the light danced inside were fascinating. It felt like we had discovered a hidden gem of Tahiti. Next, we explored a local market. It was buzzing with life and filled with vibrant colors. We sampled some delicious local delicacies and picked up a few souvenirs. The market was a sensory overload in the best possible way. From there, we made our way to the twin waterfalls, called the Wai'ihi Waterfall. The cascading waters and lush greenery were stunning. We spent some time exploring the area, taking in the beauty, and of course, snapping plenty of pictures. The Wai'ihi Waterfall was once almost hidden by thick vegetation. The site has been cleared by the tourist authority since and replanted with flowers, shrubs, and fruit trees, creating a pleasant, shaded garden. The waterfall is 10 meters high and drops into a large pool. There is a short hiking trail which leads to another 2 pools before continuing into the valley and climbing to a plateau with a superb view of the lagoon. For lunch, we set up a picnic by the bay. The calm waters and gentle breeze made for a perfect setting. We enjoyed our meal with a view that was straight out of the postcard. Back at our Airbnb, we were treated to an unforgettable sunset. The sky transformed into a canvas of vibrant colors. We captured every moment with lots of photos, and as the night fell, we lay back and gazed at the stars. The clarity of the night sky was absolutely mesmerizing. And these are the moments when you're just forced, without any hesitation, to stop, feel, look, and admire nature at its finest. We also had some fun with nighttime photography, capturing the beauty of the starlit sky. And to wrap up our day, we had another lively karaoke session. It was a perfect way to end a fantastic day. The following morning, I took another stroll along the beach, reflecting on our journey so far. The serenity of the ocean and the beauty of the landscape gave me a deep sense of peace and gratitude. And this is Friday morning and barely 7 a.m. and the sun rises on the east and it should set on the west. So this is the Tahiti side of French Polynesia, and as you can see behind me is Moorea. So there are stark differences between Tahiti and Moorea.
Primarily in population, Tahiti, as a main island of French Polynesia, has the bigger population. In terms of culture and city life, Papeete, which is the capital of Tahiti, is the cultural and financial hub of the entire territory of French Polynesia. And so we just came back from Moorea a couple of days ago, and although we arrived in Papeete the first day that we got to Tahiti, we noticed really a difference in terms of pace, in terms of people, as well as infrastructure. In Moorea, you won't find a lot of structures with more than 2 stories. However, in Tahiti, it's like any bustling urban city, right? So, but what I appreciate about Tahiti is the preservation of nature. As it stands, I'm standing here in front of the beach, and we have our Airbnb over there, and we can honestly enjoy the beauty of nature along the beach. And I'm gonna pan out the camera in a couple of seconds to just show you how serene and private almost would be surprised as to how private and relaxed and almost empty this beach looks like. So that is one thing that I really appreciate about Tahiti. It's a popular tourist spot destination, and yet it's still preserved in a lot of ways, although I really don't have a point of comparison since this is only my 3rd time to be in Tahiti and the first time to actually explore 2 islands. But with that said, Tahiti is a natural wonder as well as a cultural haven for those seeking authenticity as well as peace and serenity. So good morning from Tahiti, and I hope that you continue enjoying watching this video. And if you like, please don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell for more of our videos. Thank you very much.
We spent the day snorkeling and swimming in the lagoon. The underwater world was teeming with vibrant marine life. And it really felt like swimming in a giant aquarium. We had so much fun together, creating unforgettable memories with the ocean at our disposal. And my gosh, look at the view. Isn't it mesmerizing and jaw-dropping? Every single day that we woke up, we had the same feeling in various degrees of amazement and, to a certain point, surprise, because every day is different in Moorea and in Tahiti. You can kayak because the waves are just so still because of the coral reefs protecting it from bigger waves. And so, later, our group gathered for some special photos on the beach. We were all wearing our commemorative trip shirts. And this shirt was one that I designed and surprised everyone with it because I felt like this is such a special trip that we had to remember every single day for the rest of our lives, which is really not difficult to do when you've been to Tahiti and enjoyed every moment of your time there. And we posed with our hand signal for love, with the vast ocean as our backdrop. It was such a beautiful way to capture our time together. Next, we drove an hour and we headed to Teahupoo, the iconic surfing site where the 2024 Paris Olympic surfing event will take place. So explore the area, feeling the energy and excitement of this legendary spot. And it's so interesting to think that in less than a month, the world will congregate here to compete in surfing at the 2024 Olympics. And it's always beautiful to walk along the coast at dusk. There's some gentle breeze, very quiet. The waves are calmer. But this area of Tahiti is where you'll see like big 30-foot waves. And that is the reason why they picked this as the most perfect place for the surfing competition.
So far.
Oh my God,
And at this point,
it's
we've probably
absolutely
taken
breathtaking.
thousands of
It feels like you're on a sound
photos,
stage.
pictures, in varying degrees of intensity, colors, excitement, emotions, views. And the coconut trees are just so vibrant and alive, with actual coconuts still hanging. And this is a walkway. There is a small community at the end of this. And it seems like this bridge was fairly new. And I think they constructed it in preparation for the Olympics. I can't imagine this place to be super packed because it's just so big. But knowing that it's the Olympics, it probably will be super packed. And this is the iconic sign that says Teahupoo, and a man-made sculpture of a giant wave with a surfboard. Really fun. And after a day full of adventures, we enjoyed dinner at a local eatery. The food was amazing and the atmosphere was lively and welcoming. This is just actually across the street from our Airbnb. And we ended our night with some more karaoke fun, celebrating our incredible journey. On our last morning, we visited the Papeete market one more time. We sampled some delicious local delicacies and bought a few more souvenirs to remember our trip. The market was a vibrant and fitting end to our Tahitian adventure. It was pretty early when we got there. We thought that we had to be there super early, so we got to witness how they set up fresh fish, local produce, arts, crafts, locally made jewelry. And the market is very clean. Although this was at 6 a.m. and it was already humid and hot. Fresh flowers, birds of paradise. You can't help but adore every arrangement. And if we live there, I'll probably come to this place pretty regularly. I mean, given the choice to eat fresh food daily than refrigerated food or processed food, I'm sure you'll all agree that access to this type of market is a gift. And one of the things that I enjoyed about this experience was, as we were looking at a lot of souvenirs, we were able to chat with the vendors, and they were able to explain how they sourced their materials, who made them, how they discovered what's sellable and what's not, how they made their local shampoo, soaps, perfume. And so we headed back to our Airbnb accommodation, and before heading to the airport, we took one last swim in the ocean. The water was refreshing, and it was the perfect way to say goodbye to Tahiti.
So we're now on our last few hours here in the wonderful and beautiful island of Tahiti. And I can't help but just reflect on the last few days of our experience here. Well, personally, I can say that it's been a wonderful, eye-opening, and yet another surprising experience to witness such beauty and authenticity. So I think if I were to describe Tahiti, at least the two islands that we've explored, Tahiti and the island of Moorea, I would say natural. So, and beautiful, of course. So goodbye Tahiti until the next episode, as they say, and thank you for giving us the most amazing experience of our vacation this year, actually.
So as we packed up our bags and headed to catch our flight back to Los Angeles, we reflected on our action-packed yet relaxing trip. Our 7 days in the Tahitian islands were filled with amazing adventures, beautiful landscapes, and cherished moments with friends and family. It's a trip we will always remember, and we're so grateful to have shared it with you. Until next time, keep dreaming and exploring. And please hit like if you enjoyed this video to help us continue making content like this.
Based on weather, personal interests, and cultural appeal, Tahiti awaits safety, comfort, and relaxation. 5 stars all the way. Memorable experiences, local cuisine, and budget compatibility. Pack your bags. Your Tahiti adventure awaits.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.